just based off of what Jeff had to say on their last dev diary, talking about the ranked mode and how it was going to be going, and plus what we've already gotten to see from the PTR survey that was released a few days ago, it's looking like they're taking ranked a lot more seriously than before. They decided to implement a new MMR system instead of the previous, more progression-based ranking system. They also increased the seasons from just 1 month to around 3 months, which was one of the things that I was really concerned about. I'm glad that they changed that. And they even said that they would make sure to show you whether or not you were up against a pre-made or just a bunch of randoms. But I haven't really seen anyone address the problem very similar to what's going on with League of Legends right now, and that is the queuing system for ranked play. Those of you who keep up with the league probably know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who don't, let me explain. League of Legends has completely taken away their whole solo queuing system and replaced it with what they call a dynamic queue. This essentially allows players to party up with any amount of friends that they want, or none at all if they really want to, and play ranked mode together or alone. Pretty much what Overwatch is doing right now. In Overwatch, you can queue up with 5 other of your friends, or you can just play ranked by yourself. When Riot initially released Dynamic Queue, it was met with kind of a mixed bag of good and bad reception by the players. Most people were really enjoying the whole new, hey, I can play ranked with as many friends as I want. This game's a lot more social now. I'm having a lot more fun. So for the lower level players, it was a great opportunity for them to get higher, to rank higher. Now they're able to play with their friends rather than playing with random people that might rage or scream and all that toxic stuff. However, for the higher level people who don't really play with typically their friends, they're perfectly fine with just queuing up by themselves, playing with randoms, and carrying their team and really winning on their own. This was kind of a slap in the face to those type of players. So, for example, let's just take 2 simple bronze players in League of Legends. One who plays ranked by himself, and the other one that plays only in pre-mades with his friends who are a lot better than he is. The first bronze player makes it all the way to Diamond 1 on his own by carrying his team. The other one makes it to Diamond 1 as well, but only by getting carried by his team. Both players are now in Diamond 1, but who's really the better player? You could easily get to the same level as someone who's better than you just simply by getting carried by your friends, and by the ranking system's accord, you guys are both the exact same skill level. So obviously the solo player who got up to Diamond 1 by himself is the better player, right? But how would anyone really know? For a while, there was really no way for anyone to know who got their rank just by being great at the game or simply by playing pre-mates with their friends, until Riot came out with a badge system showing players, hey, they got to this rank by playing by themselves, or hey, they got to this rank by queuing up with their friends mostly. So you're probably wondering, how does this transfer over to Overwatch? Why should I care? I don't play League of Legends. What's the problem here, Darkstar? You know what I'm saying? So let me explain. So let's say I'm only playing by myself. I play a Torbjorn every single map, on defense, on offense, whether we're pushing the payload or we're defending an objective. I'm playing Torbjorn every single game because I don't know how to play anybody else, and I'm garbage at every other character, but that's who I want to play. And I'm playing ranked with my friends who are all extremely high skill level, and I'm getting carried every single game. I get carried all the way to 80 MMR, just for example, versus someone who is very versatile, plays multiple heroes, multiple different types of roles, and gets all the way to 80 MMR by carrying his team. Am I on the same level as that said player? I'm clearly not. But for right now, Overwatch has no way to tell you that, hey, this person mostly plays in pre-mades versus this person who mostly plays in solo. I don't know if this is even going to be a huge problem in the Overwatch scene for ranked, but this is a problem that existed in League of Legends. And since Overwatch is a highly, highly competitive game, this could potentially turn into a situation or some type of problem that some people have later on down the road. So this might be something that Blizzard has to address. For all I know, honestly, this could just blow over. People could just not even care, you know. But if you guys think back to the beta, and they had the rank mode implemented in the last few weeks of the closed beta. There was the last few weeks they had kind of shoehorn ranked in just to see what we thought about it, and it was cool. It wasn't skill based, like I said. It was based off of, you could easily get to heroic by winning 40% of your matches, which is terrible. That's a terrible winning percentage to get to the very max rank. And you would see terrible players get to heroic or get to masteries even, and they would be dog shit at the game simply because of the way that they had the ranking system set up. Now this is a hell of a lot better. This is definitely more based off of skill rather than, hey, I play the game a lot and I just barely get over 40% of my win 40% of my wins, so therefore I should get to master rank. This is a hell of a lot better than that, but it's still a little bit shady. It's still kind of hard to tell, hey, who's really good at this game, who's actually playing this game the way it's supposed to be played, who's doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, who's making the changes when they need to be done, and who's really just skillful at this game versus, okay, this guy's just getting carried because his friends are really good and his friends want to help him get to 80 MMR so that he could get that golden gun for Torbjorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know who's getting carried and who's actually really good at this game. Don't get me wrong. This rank system that they have now is a hell of a lot better, and I'm super glad that not Riot that Blizzard has changed their ranking system to what it is right now. But at the same time, I think it needs to just be a bit deeper, just so we can get a bit of a clearer picture as to who's really good at this game. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video.